Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Hello friends, in earlier videos we discussed all the questions till exercise 2.3 and some examples too. So today we are going to start with exercise 2.4. We will be solving all the questions of word problems for exercise 2.4. So let's start with the very first question. Now the first question says that Amina thinks of a number and subtracts 5 by 2 from it. So the first thing which came in my mind is that yes, let the number be x. Now let the number be x, and it says that Amina thinks of a number and subtracts 5 by 2 from it. That means if the number is x, then Amina is subtracted 5 by 2 from x. Next line says she multiplies the result by 8. That means what is the result we got, which is x minus 5 by 2? We multiplied this by 8. Now the result now obtained is 3 times, is means equals to 3 times 3 into the same number she thought of, and she thought of x. So that will be 3x. So this is the equation which we create and will solve it accordingly. So 8 times x is 8x. 8 times 5 by 2 equals 3x. So we are getting 8x minus 3x equals, it's 20. So over there we will be getting 20. 5x equals 20, x is 20 over 5, which is 4. So x is 4, therefore the number is 4. Moving on to another question. Question says that a positive number is 5 times another number. So let the numbers be x and 5x. Why? One number is x and the other is 5 times that number. So actually they have given the ratio, or if I will take one number as x, another number will be 5x with us. Now it says if 21 is added to both the numbers, that means x plus 21 and 5x plus 21, then one of new numbers becomes twice the other new number. So we have two options. Either we can write it down like this, or we can write it down like this. Now think and let me know that this is correct or this one is correct. If we can, maybe we can just go ahead and look. If I will multiply this, I will be getting 10x and this will be 42 and so on. If I will try and multiply this, I will be getting 2x plus 42, which is 5x plus 21. Now if I will subtract this and subtract this, what do we get? We will be getting something. Or over here, if I will go ahead with that, we will take 10x minus x and 21 minus 42. Now whatever is the answer which I get, would that be a positive number? No, but they talked about only positive numbers only. So this thing cannot be there. So what do? We will be solving this only. So we will be solving it like 5x minus 2x, and we will be taking 21 to that side. So we will be getting 3x and we will be getting 21. So x will be 21 by 3, which means x is 7. So therefore the numbers are 7, which is x, and 5x, which means 5 times 7, which is 35. So we got 7 and 35, two numbers which we have. Now moving on to question 3, it says that sum of digits of a 2-digit number is 9. When we interchange the digits, it's found that the resulting new number is greater than the original number by 27. What is the 2-digit number? So we're going to do the same thing which we did in 2-digit numbers, but small difference is there. Over there, that was the difference between 2 digits. Over here, it is the sum of 2 digits which we have, sum of digits of a 2-digit number. So let the digit at units place be x, then digit at tens place will be, since we have sum of the two digits, so let's say if we have x plus y, which is 9, the other one will be 9 times that number. Oh sorry, 9 take away that number. So if its units place be x, then tens place will be 9 minus x, because they have told us that the sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. So original number will be, so original number is 10 times 9 minus x plus x, which is 90 minus 10x plus x, which is 90 minus 9x. Now if I interchange the number, so if we interchange the digits, then interchanged number will be 10x plus 9 minus x, which is 9x plus 9. Now we have original number and interchanged number. So let's see what do we get. Now when we interchange the digits, it is found that the resulting new number, that means the interchanged number, which is 9x plus 9, is greater, is means equals to, greater than original number by 27. That means if it's greater, so 90 minus 9x plus 27, then only we can get the original or the interchange number which we get. Now let's try and solve this. So we'll be taking it to this side, 9x plus 9x, 90 plus 27 is 1117 minus 9, it is 18x. We'll take away 9, so we'll be getting 108. Now we'll find out x, 108 upon 18, so 9 2s are 18, 9 1s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 2 6 are 12, so ultimately we get x as 6. Now what is the 2-digit number or the original number? So the original number will be this, or you can write down this number. So 90 minus 9 times 6, it means 90 minus 54, which is 36. So the original number which we get is 36, and interchange number will be 63. You can check that out, what all information is given, and you can find out the result as well. Now moving on to the next question, which is one of 2 digits number, one of 2 digits of a 2-digit number is 3 times the other digit. So we'll be going ahead with the same thing. Now let the digit at units place be x, or maybe you can take let the digit at tens place be x and units place be 3x or some other number. So it depends on you completely. So let the digit at tens place will be 3x, because it says that it is 3 times the other digit. Now if you interchange the digits, so what will be the original number which we have? So original number is 10 into 3x plus x, which is 30x plus x, which is 31x. Now interchanged number will be 10x plus 3x, it means it is 13x. Now it says that if you interchange the digits of this 2-digit number and add the resulting number to original number, that means we need to add original number and interchanged number. So we'll be getting 31x plus 13x, you get equals to 88. So we'll be getting 44x equals 88. Now x will be 88 upon 44, which means x will be 2. Now we got x as 2. So if we'll be talking about original number which they asked for, that will be 31x. It means 31 times 2, which is 62. So this is the number which we get. Moving on to another question, question 5. Now question 5 says that Shobo's mother's present age is 6 times Shobo's present age. So what is the first thing which we'll be doing? Yes, let Shobo's age be x years. Now what will be Shobo's mother's age? That will be 6x years, because that will be 6 times. Now Shobo's age 5 years from now will be 1/3 of his mother's present age. Now think, Shobho's age 5 years from now. So 5 years from now, Shobho's age will be x plus 5 years. But ultimately what we used to do is, we used to find out the Shobho's age, and then after finding out Shobho's age, we need to find mother's present age, which could be 6x plus 5. But they've given that information that Shobho's age 5 years from now will be 1/3 of his mother's present age. Now the present age is 6x years over here. So we will not be taking that. So according to the question, we will be getting Shobho's age is 1/3 of his mother's present age. So we can cancel this out. We'll be getting x plus 5 equals 2x. Now 2x minus x is 5. So x is 5. So therefore, Shobho's present age be 5 years and Shobho's mother's present age is 6 times 5, which is 30 years. So this is how we solve these kind of questions, wherein we need to keep that in mind, that they have asked about the information which is 5 years from now, but for Shobho, not for his mother. So in these type of questions, we need to think and we need to go ahead with the solution according to the information which is given there. Moving on to 6th question now. This question says that there is a narrow rectangular plot reserved for a school in Maholi village. Now the length and breadth of the plot are in the ratio 1:4. So first thing, yes, let the length and breadth of a rectangle be 11x and 4x respectively. I am writing respectively because 11x is for length and 4x is for breadth. So we are writing respectively, that is why. So at the rate of rupees 100 per meter, it will cost the village panchayat rupees 75,000. So let's say if we have a perimeter of, I'm just giving an example, if you have a perimeter of 10 meter and per meter the cost is 100 rupees, what will be the total amount? We will be multiplying 110 will be 1000, we will be doing the same thing over here. Now what will be the perimeter of that rectangle? So perimeter of rectangular plot will be 2 times length plus breadth, that means 11x plus 4x, which is 2 times 15x, which is 30x. So we will be getting 30x meters for that perimeter of a rectangle. Now what will be the information? It says rupees 100 per meter. So if it's 30x meter, then per meter it is 100 rupees. So how much will be the amount for 30x meters? So that will be 100 times 30x meters, and the cost which we are getting is 75,000. So this is what we need to do in these type of questions. So after that we just need to solve it out. So x will be 75,000 upon 3,000. We'll cancel it out. So we'll be getting 3 to the 6, 25. So x is 25 over here. So it says what are the dimensions, or they ask what are the dimensions of the plot. So the length of plot will be 11 times x, which is 11 times 25. So once you multiply 25 to 11, you will be getting 275 meter. And if we talk about breadth or width of that plot, that will be 4x. It means 4 times 25, which is 100 meter. So this is the length and this is the width of the plot. So we'll be moving on to next question now. Now question 7 says that Hassan buys 2 kinds of cloth materials for school uniforms: shirt material that cost him rupees 50 per meter and trouser material that cost him rupees 90 per meter. Now it says that for every 2 meters of the trouser which he buys 3 meters of shirt with that trouser. So if he buy, let's say, white shirt of 3 meters, white trouser of 3 meters, he buy 2 meters shirt of the same material as well. So this is kind of ratio which they gave, like 2:3. So since they gave the ratio, we can go ahead with that. Let the length of the trouser material and the shirt material be 2x meter and 3x meter respectively, which he buys. Now they talked about that he sells 12% and 10% profit respectively. So if we are talking about profit, we know that SP equals to CP plus profit, and we know that he buy 2x meter trouser and 3x meters shirt. Now it says that per meter the cost of that shirt material is 50 and for the trouser material is 90. So if I am talking about cost price, what will be the cost price, and if we will be talking about selling price, what will be selling price? Why? Because they says that his total sale is 36,660. So what do? We will check out the sales price, that means the SP of the trouser material plus SP of that shirt material, adding both of them and equate it to 36,600. But if you are talking about SP of the trouser and the shirt material, how do we go ahead with it? Now SP of the trouser material is, now it is 2x meter. For trouser it is 2x meter. So if the trouser is 2x meter, that is per meter, and we know that the price of that per meter is 50 rupees for the trouser. So what do? 2x times 50, because the cost, okay, no, that will not be 50, that will be 90, because for trouser it is 90 rupees per meter for trouser, plus that will be your CP, because per meter it is 90 and we have taken it 2x meter. So 90 into 2x will be your CP. Now 12% of the same CP, which is 180x. We will be solving this first. So what do we get? 2x times 90, that means 180x plus 12 upon 100 times 180. We can cancel it out if we could. So 2 9 is 18, 2 5s are 10. So we will be getting 180x plus, we can cancel it out more. So 2 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So we will be getting 4 by 15x, that is for SP of trouser material, and we can, let me just try and solve this up. So 180x plus 15, we will be taking LCM. So 18 times 15, we can write 0 afterwards. So 2700x plus 4x, that means 2704 upon 15x is the SP of trouser material which he buys. Now if we talk about of SP of shirt material, what do we get? It's 50 rupees per meter, and we know that is 3x meters. So we will be getting as 50 times 3x plus 10% of 150x, isn't it? Now we can cancel this up. We will be getting 150x plus 15x, which is 165x. Now what do we get? We will be adding both of them and equate it to 36,660, which is the final answer which we get. Now we will be solving this equation. So what do we get? 165 times 15. So we will be getting 8, 5, 6, 1. So 5, 7, 4, 2, 4, 7, 5. So 2704 plus 2475 upon 50 equals 36,660. Now if we will add these two, we will be getting 5179. So what will be x? 36,660 times 15 upon 5179. Now you can solve it up. Now once you solve it, you need to cancel this out. So once you solve it, that will be somewhere around 99.8 or something, 99.8 or something, that will be your the value of x, but they asked about trouser material. So the trouser material is 2x. So we can say that is approximately 100. So now trouser material will be, so we can write it down that trouser material which Hassan buys is 2 times 100, which is almost 200 meters. You can try it out. We can find it out with the 3 if it's possible. So 3 ones is 3, 3 sevens 21, 3 twos are 6, or maybe you can divide it out. 3, this would not be there for 3. We can try it out for something. Once you'll just go ahead with it, you can come up with the final answer as 99.8 something, which is approximately 100. The next question, which is again an important one, it comes in exams many times. So what does this question says now? It says that half of herd of deer are grazing in the field and 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby and the rest 9 are drinking water from the pond. So find the number of deer in the herd. So first step is, let the number of deer in the herd be x. Now what did it say? Half of a herd of deer. That means if it's x, then half of x is x by 2 and 3/4 of remaining. So if it's x and the next one is 3/4 of what? X is the total number, but half of it has already gone to graze in the field. Now it says 3/4 of the remaining one, and we are still left with 9 more deer in the herd, and we know that adding all of them up, we will be getting the total number of the herd itself. So this is the equation which you have to make. Once you are done with this equation, you can easily solve this question. So make sure that whatever we discussed over here, that how do we create these equations, is able to understand. You can revise it again by, let's say, pausing the video and coming back again. So I am just explaining to you once again. It says half of a deer are grazing in the field. So that means if total number is x, then half of it, that means x by 2, they are grazing in the field. Now it says that 3/4, that means 3/4 of the remaining are playing nearby. Remaining total is x, x by 2 has already gone for grazing the field. So we are left with x minus x by 2, and 3/4 of it are playing nearby, and still we have 9 deer which are drinking water from the pond. So the number of deer, adding all of them, we know that we will be getting the total number, which is x. So this is the equation. Let's try and multiply this out. So 3/4 into x minus 3/8x plus 9 equals x. So we can take all the x's to the right hand side and we can keep 9 to the one side. So or else we can maybe find out LCM here itself. So 2, 4, 8, LCM will be 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 4x plus 6x minus 3x plus 9 equals x. 6, 4, 10, 7x upon 8 plus 9 equals x. Next step will be this. Now 8x minus 7x is x upon 8, which is 9. It means x is equals to 72. It means therefore the number of deer in the herd is 72. Moving on to the 9th question of this exercise. Now it says that a grandfather is 10 times older than his granddaughter. So what do? Let the age of the granddaughter be x years, then what will be the age of grandfather? That will be 10 times older than his granddaughter. It means that will be 10x years. Now it says he is also, that means grandfather, that means 10x is equals to also 54 years older than her. That means x plus 54, as his grandfather is still 54 years older than her. So solving this up gives this. Now 9x is 54, x is 54 by 9, so x will be 6. So what they asked? They asked the present ages. So therefore age of granddaughter or granddaughter's age. Age is X, which is 6 years, and grandfather's age. Grandfather's age is 10 times 6, which is 60 years. Moving on to the last question of this exercise. It's again age question only. So, Aman's age is 3 times his son's age, and I am sure you know what to do. So, let the age of Aman's son be X years. Now, if it's X years, what will be Aman's age? So, the age of Aman will be 3 times X, that is 3 times his son's age, 10 years ago. So, 10 years ago, what will be their ages? 10 years ago, his son's age will be X minus 10 years and Aman's age will be 3x minus 10 years. Now it says 10 years ago he was, that means Aman. What's Aman's age? 3x minus 10. He was means equals to 5 times his son's age. So this is the equation which we have to create. Now solving it up, we will get 5x minus 50, shifting it to that side, we get 5x minus 3x and 50 minus 10, which is 2x equals 40. X equals 40 upon 2, which is 20. So therefore, Aman's son's age is 20 years and Aman's age is 3 times x, that means 3 times 20, it means 60 years. So this is how we solve these kind of word problems. So we have completed or covered all the questions of this exercise. We will be coming back with extra questions and other exercises questions in the next video lectures.